Why we study. Every morning, millions of students open their books, attend classes, solve problems, memorize facts, and ask questions. This routine has existed for generations. But have you ever wondered, deeply and honestly, why do we study? Is studying only about getting good grades? Is it about securing a job? Or is there a bigger, more meaningful purpose behind it? Today, we will explore the true reasons we study: scientific, personal, social, and psychological. A journey into how learning shapes our minds, our future, and our world. Part 1. What does studying really mean? Studying is often misunderstood as simply reading books or preparing for exams. But in reality, studying is much deeper. Studying means learning how the world works, understanding new ideas, practicing new skills, training your mind to think, and developing the ability to solve problems. It is a process of continuous mental growth. Every time you study, you are rewiring your brain, adding new connections, and strengthening old ones. Your mind becomes sharper, faster, and more capable. Studying is not just an action, it is a form of self-improvement. Part 2. The science of learning. How studying changes the brain. Inside your brain are billions of nerve cells called neurons. When you learn something new, these neurons create pathways like building roads for information to travel. This process is called neuroplasticity. The more you study, the stronger these pathways become. It's similar to exercising a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Studying improves memory, focus, problem-solving ability, creativity, decision-making skills. When you revise or practice something repeatedly, your brain builds long-term memory. That's why things slowly feel easier with time. Studying literally reshapes your brain, making it more intelligent and more capable. Part 3. Why we study. The core reasons. Now let's look at the biggest question. Why do we study? Studying has many important purposes, and each one adds value to our lives. 1. To gain knowledge. Knowledge helps us understand the world's science, math, history, technology, and more. Knowledge is power. 2. To build skills. Studying teaches practical skills. Reading, writing, speaking, analyzing, calculating, creating. These skills are essential for any future career. 3. To think better. Studying trains the mind to question, reason, compare,
Di immagine.
solve problems. Good thinking leads to good decisions in school, work, and life. 4. To prepare for opportunities. Most future opportunities, jobs, careers, and higher education require knowledge. Studying keeps your future open. 5. To understand yourself. When you study different subjects, you discover your interests and strengths. This helps you choose a career you truly enjoy. 6. To build confidence. The more you learn, the more confident you become. Confidence is built through mastery, and mastery comes through study. 7. To contribute to society. Doctors, engineers, teachers, scientists, artists all begin with studying. Through learning, we become people who can make a difference. Part 4. Why studying matters in real life. Some people wonder, when will I ever use this in real life? The truth is, studying does much more than teach information. It builds the mental tools you use every day. Studying teaches you how to manage time, stay disciplined, solve real problems, work hard even when it's tough, communicate clearly, handle pressure. Whether you become a doctor, engineer, artist, business owner, or athlete, the habits you build through studying follow you everywhere. Part 5. The history of studying. How learning shaped humanity. Human progress is built on learning. Early humans studied stars for direction. They studied animals to survive. They studied plants for medicine. Ancient civilizations like China, Greece, India, and Egypt built great schools thousands of years ago. Studying helped humans create languages, build cities, discover electricity, invent the internet, explore space. Every modern invention started with someone studying an idea deeply. Studying isn't just for school. It is how civilization moves forward. Part 6. The Psychology of Studying. Motivation and Mindset. Studying isn't always easy. Sometimes we feel bored, tired, or distracted. So why do some people keep going? Psychologists say two things matter most. 1. Internal motivation. Wanting to learn for your own growth, curiosity, or goals. This type of motivation lasts long-term. 2. Growth mindset. Believing you can improve with effort. This mindset makes studying easier, healthier, and more rewarding. When you think, I can learn this with practice, your brain actually performs better. With the right mindset, studying becomes a journey, not a burden. Part 7. The Role of School and Teachers. Schools and teachers exist to guide this journey. They help organize learning, explain difficult ideas, provide feedback, encourage curiosity, teach discipline, build confidence. Good teachers don't just teach subjects, they teach how to learn. And learning how to learn is the most powerful skill in life. Part 8. Studying for the Future. Careers and Opportunities. The world is changing quickly. New jobs are created every year in fields like artificial intelligence, robotics, biotechnology, renewable energy, digital marketing, space exploration. Studying prepares you for these future careers. It gives you the foundation to adapt and succeed in a fast-moving world. Whether you want to be a doctor, designer, scientist, pilot, coder, chef, or entrepreneur, studying is the road that leads there. Part 9. Studying shapes character. Studying also builds character, the values that guide your life. Teaches patience, responsibility, hard work, perseverance, organization, honesty, focus. When you study, you learn not just facts, but habits that shape who you become. Education is not only about the mind, it is also about the heart. Part 10. The Challenges of Studying. Studying is powerful, but it also brings challenges. Distraction, pressure, lack of interest, fear of failure, comparison with others. But these challenges are normal. Every student struggles at times. The key is not to avoid challenges, but to learn how to overcome them. Every challenge you conquer makes you stronger, smarter, and more confident. Part 11. How to Study Effectively. Studying doesn't mean studying more, it means studying better. Here are simple, effective habits. Break big tasks into small steps. Study for shorter, focused sessions. Take regular breaks. Revise often. Teach what you learned. Teaching strengthens memory. Ask questions. Stay organized. Sleep well, rest improves learning. Anyone can become a good student with the right strategy. Part 12. The Future of Studying. Studying is changing with technology. Online learning, virtual classrooms, interactive apps, AI tutoring, personalized education, digital libraries. The future will make learning more flexible and accessible. But the purpose remains the same: to grow, to understand, and to improve ourselves. Part 13. What studying really means. In the end, studying is more than textbooks, homework, and exams. Studying means building a better future, becoming wiser, developing skills, discovering passions, becoming independent, contributing to the world. Studying is a gift we give to ourselves. Closing. So, why do we study? We study to learn, to grow, to think, to dream, to prepare for the future, to understand life, and to become the best version of ourselves. Thank you for joining this journey of understanding why we study. May you continue learning not just for exams, but for life.
Hi friends, I'm your White Fairy. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. See you in the next adventure.